Hello, hello. So, this is my first foray into build 42. Apocalypse difficulty. This is just me trying it out because I know the game has changed a lot. A lot of features that are in the game now that weren't in the game beforehand, and because I've learned much about the game on what I was already playing. Okay, they got glass doors now. Controls are still pretty shoddy. So that's what I'm hearing a lot of sounds for. Okay, well this doesn't seem to be what I want. At least now it kind of gives you time before the zombies start coming after you, which is an increase in quality. Plus, I understand the importance of actually cooking the food before everything goes out. I probably should just use the oven. It made more sense. Okay. Found a kitchen knife. Oh, I have a better time period for this now. It's the 80s. Alright. Oh, that's gonna get annoying. Unfortunately, I got super used to all the extra Moodle nonsense. And everything is dark in here. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So this is how the basements work. A recording studio. Huh. Grab all those nails, they might be useful. Well, at least say that I am glad that they decided to go, hey, let's actually give you a second to breathe before we start killing you. $19.90. All right, well, maybe I got it wrong. Let's take these pills. Hold on, don't take them. Damn it. Ah, I see. Well, the zombies don't kill me, then the liver failure will. Alright, well, let's get out of here. I'm not familiar with the residence that I'm at in Rosewood. Gotta kinda find a weapon. Alright. Yeah, I have no freaking clue where I'm at right now. There's animal stuff in here now that wasn't in the other version. Well, at least you guys didn't have to watch me through the arduous task of making the characters. It took me a while before I even realized that I was only recording my voice. I was like, oh, well, I'm an idiot. Okay, so I guess they changed Rosewood around. God damn, this thing is dirty. Well, you used to be able to do was a little bit more effectively. Two bookshelves full of books, and the only two things on there are pens. So realistic. I know where this house is. Thank you for your... go for the kill shot on the one. I didn't even know there was another zombie that was over there. I've never seen before. Alright, alarmed. Alright, smells bad. Okay, because of all the dead bodies. Okay. Well, so far, all I can say is I was incredibly used to all of the mods, allowing me to have a better grasp on my character. So that's kind of a thing, and also the zombies seem to be a lot more durable in Apocalypse difficulty. Also, you can see your vision cone a little bit better, although zombies do blink in and out of existence much easier. Imagine this is a school over here. Damn it, fucked up. Yep, not where I could actually make follow-up attacks. So on hordes, I'm not gonna lie to you, I would have to say that this might be a situation running for. So I'm hot, that's what the little sun means, because I'm an idiot. Oh, wow. Not more than I was bargaining for. I assume the fire station's going to be a little ways up. The survivor house. Yeah, put a pin in that and figure out what I'm gonna come back and get that. Oh boy. So I'm gonna have to break line of sight. Hopefully the zombie AI isn't omniscient. I've had times where I've just been in a house and then they just start all beating on the door for like 20 minutes. No windows open, no nothing. They just appear to know exactly where I'm at. I'm thirsty. A couple things that I kind of thought up front. One of those things being, do they have the mod vehicles in? Because that would make sense. Don't wash yourself, drink. This is time to go outside and try to deal with these guys. Alright, so if they're not in your immediate vicinity, they walk at a much slower gait. This gives you a much better chance of fighting them off. It also stun them a little bit easier. I got bit there. I didn't overestimate what I was going to be able to do. Are you fucking joking? Getting used to that stupid mod that puts the health bar over their head. Not good. One of them at a time, which makes this incredibly hard situation. Damn it. I'm tired. I gotta fucking rest. Really? After all that, I thought that was going to be the board icon. So I really can't see where my, oh, I have muscle strain. Okay. Alright, well. Get some water. Maybe I should start using the axes. I've found 2 of them so far. And I'm pretty sure they might be able to deal a little bit more damage. I'm also not sure what the skills are. So we got short blunt, that's what I'm working on right now. We have spear, a short blade, maintenance, we have long blunt, long blade, and axe. Guess I should just make this my base. I've already got here. I like how they took the letter opener out finally. Okay. Outside of being uncomfortable, everything seems to be okay. So. There's gotta be like a light switch there because this dead spot is brutal. There we go. I wonder if you can actually use the fire pole. Actually, let's equip this primary. Move the other one into this inventory, and then we'll just come back for it. You like the fact that there are a lot of fireman axes here. They also have ratings for them. Also, the weight just seems to be pretty crazy. All right, let's move this to the shelf. All right. Screws, light one, oxy resin. I think the uncomfortable is how much I weigh. I don't have a backpack yet, so. Which that's what I'm gonna go upstairs and look for. Whoa, there are a lot of zombies out there. Fighting them may not be the solution, but it's probably the only thing I can do. Alright, haven't found a backpack yet, which is quite brutal. Oh, there's a car jack in there. Oh, welding mask too. It's gonna be all medical stuff. I guess clothes related things in here. Combination lock, gum, first aid stuff, and alright. Oh wait, there's boots in there. I guess the idea is to make sure I can finally find a backpack locker. Let me see. I think I can craft maybe a sack. Craft here a handful of rags. Okay. Okay, well that's not good. So, let me try to deal with the hordes that are around here. House or your aunt's house or gotcha. Alright, well, I'll say this, the game did get a lot easier. normally they'd all be going at that speed. This actually gives me enough time to fight them all. Holy crap.
Yes.
Well, I kind of figured that, my, expertise in playing the game would not translate to the new version, but apparently I'm not terrible at it. I haven't been bitten yet. Can't rip their underwear though, which is kind of crazy. Okay. Can't do anything with the firefighter clothes. Probably takes a lot more stuff. I might be so overweight that I can't rip up the clothes anymore. I will say this, I think that the hand axe swings a lot faster than, I think they swing at about the same speed. I do like the fact that they don't have you stuck doing the, washing the stuff for like an hour and a half. Alright. Let's put these rags up. I know they're the ones that are weighing me down. I don't have a hammer, which is kind of a problem. Looks like I'm fine. Oh. Let's see what we're at. Axe skill's a little low, but I think I should at least try to make the attempt to find a backpack. But first, I kind of want to patch up these busted up windows, which requires me to find a hammer and some nails. So. Okay. Well, there is a shovel in here, so. Alright. Alright, what am I gonna do? So, there's a lot of things that have changed that I've realized. Okay. You used to be able to do this actually on the ground, but apparently they're like, nah. You gotta pick it up now. I haven't found a single bottle either. Alright, so my muscle strain's gone, but let's see if I can't try to patch up this window with at least the hatchet. I believe the hatchets used to work like that, but I also have no idea how this is gonna work. Okay, so now I actually need to find a hammer. So let's put these down. Okay. So instead of going out at night, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Alright, let's get this sleep going. Not sure why I'd feel uncomfortable. What the heck's going on here? Tense on edge. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Well, before we go outside, might as well eat some bologna. My, woo doo doo, my bologna. Alright, let's eat all of that. Or if it'll go up to green. Okay, it's not eating enough. So the goal is to find both a backpack and a hammer. So my go-to spot to find a hammer is kind of over here. But first, I think I should probably start working on digging graves. Pick up dung. What? Dig grave. There we go. So, I've known that in the other versions of the game when you do this, you can break your ankle. Well, doing this is going to be a problem. So here's the thing, like there is an invisible meter that my endurance is at. And I can't see it. All I get is a moodle once I hit a certain point. There's also like an EXP thing that they have. Oh, my axe is worn. Alright, so there's a house with a garage up here. If I can get into the garage, I should be able to find like a ball peen. Oh, nice. I will take that. Yes. Alright, so I didn't find any nails, but I did find a hammer, so that's cool. So I was right on that one. Holy shit. Do not want to lure all these guys back to my spots, so just gonna have to get lucky with the swings and maybe kill them. Oh shit. Does take quite a bit longer to get through the windows. Shit. Yeah, that leg she tore up all that fast, but alright. I don't have enough carpentry skill for it. Cool. Alright. Let's get some carpentry skill. This is actually kind of new. Maybe I used to always have, like, carpentry skill under default. Yeah, in your leg, man. Son. Thing. Yeah, it's a screwdriver. Grab that key real quick. Alright, I have a screwdriver, I have a hammer, I have a saw, right? Driver, a saw. Then I'll pick up the hammer. I do have the hammer. Alright, so how do you disassemble stuff in this build? Oh, okay. Maybe you have to have some sort of carpentry skill to do so. I think I have 0 carpentry skills, so this is kind of eye-opening. Just like, yeah, we don't want you guys just pulling apart every bed and then calling yourselves master carpenters. So I technically now just have to find a backpack and nails. That is the itinerary. Now the big question is, where am I going to find both? Okay, makes sense. I don't think I have enough nails for this though. gonna try though. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't have enough nails for it. Okay. Wait, didn't I just get something to drink? I can disassemble doors. I can't disassemble that table. Interesting. Yep, so I can't just take apart tables. Huh. Well, this is kind of a predicament. I had to find nails, and that's going to be a bit of a problem. Usually you could just pull apart a bunch of stuff, but it is definitely not the case right now. So I now have to kill a few more zombies. Any night intruders catching up with me. Mexican OT, everybody. Mexican OT. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh. Looks like I'm in for a fight. I should have just said I was a firefighter. Because I think in the last build I was more of a spear guy. Mainly because I had the mod to give me the metal spears, but I did learn a lot about... holy crap. Yeah, I actually thought I was gonna sneak into one of these houses and find what I needed. Shit. There's a hoodie. There's a hood to a jacket. That was a swimming. What the fuck? Was there a zombie in there? Oh, awesome. Propane lantern bottle. Okay. Let's see. Tire iron, fiberglass, heavy chain, hair dryer, thread. Well, yeah, she came through that window like crazy. Box of screws, of course. Well, I think I was under the impression that, holy crap, I was going to be able to find some nails, but apparently not. Oh, shit. Alright. I know when to fucking cut and run. And I definitely thought I was going to find what I was looking for, but apparently not. So, my big question is this? Oh no. My big question is, like, what are screws used for? This saw's on me over there. Hopefully it doesn't notice me and break in. Get a chance to freaking rest. Jeez. Fuck. Okay. So I assume you can take this stuff apart, but you have to have the right skill. I don't want to do this in the toilet. All right. Well, I'm learning quite a bit about my character. Quite a bit. My limitations are very much so drawn, so understanding build 4214 is actually kind of hard. Well, it's time to check. I'm gonna have to do it, so. Maybe you can use the boards and a screwdriver to put the barricades on. No, you can't. Alright. Holy shit! Jeez. Wasn't what I was expecting to walk out to. Alright, I'm trying to use a bit of basic logic here on the housing situation. What houses probably have garages that I could get like a I can get a Okay, well, let's go back and go to sleep then. Just Stinkland, USA. Full of zombie corpses. They kind of changed the music too. It still has twinges of it, but it's a little bit more produced. But I also realized in the opening cutscene, there's a lot more stuff going on. It was bombastic side eye. I could have just slept there. Alright, get myself something to drink. Go look for some more nails. I'll eat something too so I don't have that problem, even though I'm full of granola. This stuff is non-perishing, so... Oh, it's raining. Wait, did I not eat any of that salami? Oh, I did. Okay. So I hate it when I have a Moodle that doesn't really tell me what the fuck is going on. It's just, I feel uncomfortable. I get the stink one, right? That there's a bunch of dead zombies around here, so... Alright. Huh. I don't have my welding mask. I don't know where it's at either. Oh no, it's just not equipped. So, I guess some of the, I should probably talk about some of the things that I don't like and some of the things that I do like. Because it's in beta, there's a couple hiccups with menuing. They did change a lot of things, like how you craft planks. We're normally able to just saw the logs on the ground and take the stuff. Now, you can't quite do that. It's one of those things you just gotta understand that it's a process, and I get it. There is a process behind it, but it does make things a little bit more clunky with a game that already has kind of terrible controls for controllers. Because the ultimate goal for this game most likely is to become commercially viable enough to be on the console, not just a indie PC game. You just fucking scared the shit out of me. Assuming every residential key I grab will get me into a house I'm going to. Okay, cool. One shot if I go. So yeah, I thought I saw a beer can on something. They break these windows so damn quick. Oh my god. Well, that wasn't good. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. That was a little bit jank. I did swing into it while it was on the ground and then just kind of just missed the swing and got bit twice. So yeah. Well, it wasn't so bad. I will at least say that. I could get into what I would probably call the end game, maybe I could figure out what the heck is going on. But if I do my build, I always try to do something that kind of welds. But the game has changed quite a bit, so let's see. But I am more used to okay. Oh, okay. I get 6 points to spend. So I can take away something that's bad, like shortness of breath. And screw over Speed Demon for that. Save. Let's go. Alright, makes sense. There was an error. Oh, it's gonna continuously try to spawn me. Okay, well, I mean, it's brand new, so. Did it just spawn in another zombie? Yeah. Okay. So I am the zombie right now. Alright, well, I mean, it is in beta, so gotta expect stuff to go wrong. So let's get out of the game and see if that might fix it. Alright, so I might actually have a brand new build, so. Alright, and I do know where I'm at. So, I have more stat points to play with like this, so that makes a lot more sense. What the fuck? Alright, let's go get my supplies back. Can't believe I fought through hordes and I got bested by 2 crackhead zombies in a trailer park. It's crazy. So yeah, I think lumberjack might be my new build. But I don't know how to repair the axes or anything like that. So once I actually sit down, I'm gonna look into it because I should be able to do it. I bet you the new blacksmithing stuff in game, I should be able to. I have to kill myself and put my zombie bones to rest. Killed me. Well, both of those are the ones that killed me. There I am. All my splendid colors. There we go. Didn't take much to take me down. Huh. Maybe I had more strength. like how they had the burner on the stove on, but you don't cook it on top of the stove. You still cook it in the oven. But hey, I mean, I can't really complain. One of the big things I had to sit down and learn how to do was actually cook in the game, because I was just like eating cold cans of soup like a psychopath. And yeah, it was a learning experience. It was a very good learning experience. I do like to actually cook in the game, and with the new animal stuff, which I haven't been able to get to, which I'm definitely going to look into. I think I'm going to have to do a bunch of extra stuff to figure it out. Probably got to get into creative mode to test out all the other stuff. Because by the time I get to the point where I can test everything out, it'll be like 30, 40 hours into the game. Because, like I said, they got little animal husbandry stuff right here. So. I will say this, you definitely do not run into a ton of books anywhere, that's for damn sure. Telling me that all the keys that I have, and none of them are to anybody's house that's here. They can break the fences now. That is new. Beforehand, they just had to walk around them, but if they're attacking the fences now, that means they can destroy them. Alright, so I got my stuff back. I still haven't found nails, which really does suck. I figured on the construction site I would be able to find some, but I guess I didn't go into the construction area. I think I only went into that little storage spot. Alright, what do you got in your bag? A carving fork. Always looks like they got a really good name on them, and then it turns out to be a carving fork. I killed 2 zombies and already stinks? Jeez. guess it would be depressed if I was wearing my dead meat's clothes and I respawned. Like, why do I have to come back into this hell? No. Yeah, there's always quite a bit of zombies. This was one of the OG spawn houses too. You son of a gun. Heavy. Oh yeah, this thing is definitely not doing tricks on it. I forgot to put that fucking shovel up like 3 times. Ah, that's why I can see all the red. It is not the clothes. I tore them up when I built the zombie I was currently. Okay. I probably should go back to the fire station. Probably the wise choice to do, considering I think my character probably is going to start being sleepy. Really sleepy. I didn't pick up the other axe either, which was pretty stupid. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out all the other stuff. I think carpentry is about to be a lot harder to level up, but I did complain about the fact that, oh, they can show you when you get like a fishing skill up, but they don't really show you the percentage of skill up you get when you're doing other stuff. That was an incredible improvement. The controls are still meh for at least controller. That's my big old complaint, my big stinky butt of a complaint, is the controls do need a bit of work, but it is Project Zomboid. It is a point-and-click adventure that is closer to The Sims than it is to any other zombie game. I don't care what anybody says. You can hang me on this one, but oh shit. Oh, three of them? Three of them? Okay. Yeah. Okay, I killed them both. Good. You know what? I'm gonna say that is also a improvement. So in the same way that the player gets stun locked from behind, so do the zombies now. That is, I would have to say, fair play. If I can sneak up on a zombie and fuck its whole world up from behind. Yeah, wooden mallet. Oh, fuck you. Okay. Just got some guidebooks in here, some other guidebooks. Alright. But let's go ahead. Holy shit. Okay. That threw me off. I'm hearing a lot of zombie shit. Okay. Found a handful of nails. So not even a handful of nails, just a nail. I now know to keep all of the handles that I find. Hey. Okay. Yep, the rarest material in the game just so happens to be nails.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot believe that my issue is finding nails. A resource that I vaguely recall not being that big of a deal. I found more screws than I found nails. Alright, so that all night, so I guess I should get back. Okay. Apocalypse my ass. So there has to be like some sort of weird ass hardware store where I can actually find boxes of nails, which I have a general idea of where it would be. It's just they were a lot more common beforehand. Now it's a little bit Are you fucking joking? You broke my goddamn window, you blonde bimbo. Even double tapper. No, I don't want to attach that to my back. So the two hardest things I've tried to come by is a backpack and nails. Everything else is fine. Just those few things are hard to come by. So we're just gonna have to nut up. and go towards the police station. I don't think there are going to be nails in the police station, but I can at least say that there'll be nails in one of those storefronts. Should go get let's go in and see what's going down. Might actually find like a duffel. Oh god damn. Oh shit. Ah, that's what keeps happening. Gotta pick up the axe heads whenever that happens. Well, now I know what the whetstones are for. Ooh, a backpack. Okay, good. Alright, who wants their neck sliced? Dude, they break these windows so much easier. I think I've gotten to the point where I have enough skill to one-shot zombies, so I'm not doing it. Fantastic. I did come in here thinking, you know, should be able to do something. So, alright, let's go ahead and sharpen this. And then attach it to the large handle. So basically, every time I broke an axe, I have to retrieve the axe head. I also have to find whetstones to be able to sharpen it. And have the time to do it. I should be able to fashion a handle. I need a steak knife. Specifically, a steak knife. Sometimes this game ceases to amaze me. You're telling me that I cannot put the head of an axe on without a steak knife. Did it use my whetstone completely, or do you get to just use it until it wears out? Okay, this is bad. Now I gotta go in the kitchens and find stuff. Okay. It'll be really messed up if there's an actual steak knife inside of the in the fire station. Which I think there was like a something type. I don't think it was a steak knife. I have a kitchen knife. Like, what's so special about the steak knife? Oh boy. I'm gonna have to actually take a much harder look into the fixing the fire axe situation. I think it was like, you're gonna make a brand new one. I'm like, am I? Oh, fuck. Oh boy. Not the right move. I thought I was gonna slap a couple of zombies in the face. I have to go, hey, no, we're about to fuck you up. Oh, yeah, okay. There, you guys win. I'm gonna run away like a bitch. This is your house now. This could have went better. If not for the fire alarm, I don't think all these guys would be here. I'm in a very precarious position. choke with the amount of dead that are here. What's the idea? Yeah, they walking fast as a motherfucker. God damn. Yeah, they are walking fast as shit. Like they're going towards the fire alarm, and I would not have assumed it would have just beaconed them to run there. And I would run in one of the direct paths they use to get there. One down, 150 to go. The bike mod when you need it. So, I will say this. I think that Scriffo does get places, but I'd have to cut off almost all of the fucking bombs in the area. There's too many for me to think that I can use the weapon I have. That should have killed it, but I don't think it did. The whole thing about like this game is you gotta like maintenance the amount of zombies you're fighting. And at least the less zombies you're fighting, the better you're gonna do in your fight. You can randomly kill one or two of them. Oh, fucking yeah. If I could get a vehicle, I could turn this whole situation around. I'm not going to be able to. Okay, well. Holy shit. Well, every mechanics book is right there. Did not find a carpentry book, so that means I'll have to go to the school and hope that the school library has it. But I'm gonna have to put all this stuff up too. Oh boy. Did I just stumble myself into a board? I gotta put up all these books or read them. Oh, shoot. There's a rat running around. That's awesome. Okay. That's not something that they had previously. Alright, so I think I gave them the slip. Big muscle guy, hard to kill zombie. The big question is how the fuck they keep getting inside the fence line. They'd have to walk all the way around the building. I haven't found nails yet. I did find a backpack. I do think I'm gonna have to go through the whole process. Yeah. Got it. Alright, so it's a quick adaptation, I guess. Alright, let's see what we got here. I did find myself a revolver. I think technically 2 of them. There must also be a way to make a handle out of like logs or out of wood, and I do not know how to do it yet, but we will see. Okay. Did that blow out all of my whetstones? No. Yeah, before I do that, I got a maintenance skill for that. Alright, while this guy is taking forever to read this, a fast forward time. Not missing this process. I was playing online with Mantis a long time ago, and it was like, yeah, don't speed up the stuff, and then we'd sit there and read the book for like an hour. And I'm like, yeah, that seems about right. Well, don't I have food on me? Eat that. Let's get back to this booking. Can you imagine just watching this person read a book? Like, in the time it takes for them to actually read a book without fast forwarding time. I could run to the store, grab something, come home, cook it, and then he'll finish the book. It's ridiculous. Bingo. Finally. So as long as you keep maintaining your blade, you're good. The problem, instead of the whole weapon just breaking, is the blades will go dull. Meaning it takes more hits to kill stuff. Okay. I see. What is it sharpening? I guess it's sharpening this knife that I have. Like it can't do any better for this hatchet head. Where the hell did the knife go? Okay, it doesn't. Okay, that's why. My knife was dull. It doesn't just take one knife, just a steak knife. It's any knife. Okay, makes sense. I can't be mad about that. Now there has to be a different way to do carpentry. Oh yeah, probably should eat something. Carving skill. Fuck. There's a carving skill. Okay, what the fuck? Alright, so now I need to understand carving skill. Alright, so there's a couple things I can do. If I could get my hands on a vehicle, but because I don't know how to hotwire a car, it's not going to do me any good. So what when I get into these garages and I see handles, probably should keep the handles. That is probably the smartest idea. I was like, what are these fucking handles for? Now I know. Because here's the problem with this game. This game has always had a lot of items in the game that just do nothing. See, this small handle right there. So I could make the highway walk to a location I know has supplies. The problem is it is a long walk. Yeah, it's much better to do this in a car. So, oh shit. a few things. Eventually, one of these fucking keys is gonna lead into some house where I don't have to climb through the fucking window. Really want to be able to fucking get into one of these cars and go. Maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna have to use some skills. You son of a bitch. Dude, that thing is loud. Here I was trying to play Gone in 60 Seconds, and sure as shit. Dude, that thing is so loud, and I'm so far away from it. Alright, this is more buggy controls right here. Because it requires you to use a mouse to find what you're searching for. Of all the zombies I've killed, I haven't found a single car key either. Is that there's questions. Paper clips exist in the mod side, and what they let you do is they let you pick locks once you gain that skill. I was gonna say it should have just connected that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh God. Alright, well, I gotta shut this door because my wife is gooning right now. Okay. Alright, so what else can I put away? Right, I'm tired of it saying that. Put it in the small bloody backpack. So, now I need to come up with a solution for the nail problem. I also need to find more books. Probably gonna have to change my pants because they are very see-through right now, apparently. Also, I didn't put my Glock dookie up, so that's not good. Leg change the way the cars look. Nice. Oh, that dude is very collecting police badges and ticks. That's what we're doing. I use detective work. Maybe there's keys here. It's none of the fucking police officers have any. The most important skill in the game is freaking the ability to hotwire the cars. Okay, that's one car key. Found the police station key, so I gotta check to see if the car I broke the window like an idiot is the car that I can get that stuff from. I don't know where the okay. I'm assuming that the keys are to the car that's outside that I broke the window to, thinking that maybe the keys were inside the car. We'll see. We will see. And they're not. There is another car around here. But the key will work on. What the fuck was that? I don't even think it's dead. Okay. So where the fuck is it? This one over here? I think it might be this one right here. It is. Okay, well that sort of sucks. So let's unload all this extra weight and get the character to sleep. Well, that was not fun. Let's put it in here. It would be really funny if there were nails in here and you're just like, wow. This entire time you've been walking around looking for nails and they've been right here the entire time. Alright, we'll sleep and then we'll jump in the car and drive our way there, and hopefully I won't end up wrecking the car too bad. Place is going to be rather dangerous. Rather dangerous. Well, what do we do? We go get a gas can, which I believe there was some at the gas station. Actually, not gas station, but the garage that's right around the corner. Well, let's check the trunk of the car, because there's a lot of times they have a gas can there. Super disappointing. Now my question is this: is that one key rules all those types of cars? You find one of the keys, and then every time you see one of those types of cars, you just get into it, or is it like coded per car? Inquiring minds would love to know. Because a taxi cab that's over by the survivor house is also that type of car. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can't find a gas container, and I'm going to go over to that car, and if I can't get the gas from it, then I will, or if I can't get the car, I'll just get the gas from it. So. Oh wait, is that a fucking welding torch? Nope, doesn't work like that. Would've been nice though. You know what would be nice? If I could steal your car. fingers. Where the hell are they from? Hey, maybe I should check the houses first before I start busting windows. Great. Maybe it has a gas can in the trunk. Well, I have 2 keys, which is good, I guess. Alright, so essentially what I'm gonna need is a gas can. Always take stuff when you first find it. Oh fuck. That is not the right move. Where did I see the gas can? It had to be one of the garages that were like this way. Yeah. Nice. Delivering me a weapon too, which is crazy work. Empty gas can, got it. Need a hose. God damn it. Oh, this game got way worse. Oh, I need to find a fucking hose to go along with the gas can. I could just walk to the gas station now. Holy shit. Oh, fuck it. Come on, guys. Come on, buddy. Okay. That was shocking. Slightly terrifying. Butt clenching, even. So now I have a gas can, and I know where the gas station is, so I guess the plan is to just go to the gas station, fill up the next day, and then make my way back to the car. Only so that I may then break into a place to steal nails, so I can board up the windows in the bottom part of this place. And then I really got to do something about the stinking bodies all over the place too. Mask and the welding torch. Sauce, there's no point in keeping it with me. Not like it's just gonna come in handy, like I'm gonna be chopping wood like 40 miles away from this place, so. Alright, making my trip all the way to the gas station. Oh, also say this, a lot less metal pipes and lead pipes everywhere. It's an observation that I've just made because it is very accurate. to siphon gas, we need a hose. Interesting. If you say one thing about me, I am at least competent in melee combat. For some strange reason, Mantis was like, yeah, you should play this, because he messaged me on, what's that thing, Steam. I was like, yeah, I'm aware of the update. I am aware of the update. Since I've been playing a heavily modded version, because that was the version he wanted to play, I'd never actually sat down and say, yeah, this is what I'm going to play, so... Police officer, okay. He has zip ties and a gun. I'll take the extra gun. So I'm gonna eventually be using them. It is better now that they have better soundtracks, so it's not always the same to me. Dun 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 dun. These guys are booking towards something, not towards me though. Something has alerted them somewhere. There we go. There's the music. This butt-clenching terror that I am surrounded by zombies right now. The streets are choked with them. If I wasn't on a mission, I definitely would stop by and start murking these guys. But I'm a man on a mission. You're about to die music. I love it. It's hilarious. Oh no, it's fogging. Shit. Oh, fuck. Where is he at? Tyrannical teabagger. And okay, well, can't teabag him. I can't teabrag him. So once I get this car and I go back to fire station, I'm gonna have to look into the skill tree thing, because the only way I'm gonna actually learn how to do the carving stuff that I need to is to legitimately find what skill is number one and just do it a lot until I get it skilled up. I feel like I'm just gonna walk directly into a group of zombies and just be eaten alive right now. My big question is, how the hell do I get my rip in my pants? Nothing touched me. Hey, it's this game. Must have walked past a tree branch that was sharp enough to cut my pants, but not deal 0 damage to me. Who knows? The fact they can see me through this thick ass fog is kind of amazing. Alright, this is the guy I got the hatchet out of. What the fuck? Didn't actually mean to walk in there. Awesome, awesome. Car's in good condition too. Oh shit. I actually have to do it. I can't, like, double dip. Or can I? I can. Okay. Need a knife and a medium handle. So, in order to level it up, I have to destroy handles to make stakes. Okay. So basically, the easiest way to level this up is one person levels it up, and then the other person just crafts a bunch of stuff for the other person to level up afterwards. Yeah, that makes sense. Huh? No. Why? Hold on. Alright, I'll be out there in a second. Alright, I'm done recording. I'll try something new next time.